All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to our first game of the day on Shatter. We're hopping up to Group 2 to bring you NK and TRETA. Let's have a look over the lineups. So, here we go. Starting with NK, running Triple Destroyer. I'm looking at Glaucoma's gearing. Fairly typical build there, leaning into the torpedoes. We've got Mike Juliet's Delny, first one of those we've seen in a while. Gun reload, not shocking. No range boosters there on the captain's skill. Worst case scenarios, Trump. And yep, I see the airstrike mod and gun reload. Okay, not really featuring the torps, not surprising. Irish Potato, unique upgrade and top grade gunner. Salem, top grade gunner outnumbered and gun reload in slot 6. Metals Des Moines, a very similar build to his compatriot on the other side with unique upgrade and top grade gunner. Flatulence Napoli, running gun range to go with secondaries. 2 battleships. I've got a St. Vincent. This is skilled hunter. That's not really a survivability build.
No.
Interesting. Okay. I'm not really sure how you classify that one. He is running brisk. And then Floridian Tyrants, a Schlieffen. Very much a secondary build on this ship, as you would expect. What do we got for TRETA down south, Zath?
I'm just checking one thing. Yeah. So very much a secondary build, however, not running IFHE. Interesting choice.
No, he is not. He is not.
All right. To the south, TRETA is bringing with them, let's see, that's Powder's gearing heading towards the A cap in Ikot's build. And then you've got Ship Full of SEMA in a Des Moines. Man, I'll tell you, that cut off at the right point.
It really did, didn't it?
Matthias in the Z42 in a gun build. We've got Gateway Timeout in a Salem that is running radar and reload. Backed up by Halfleys, Ohio in a quick sniper scope setup. And moving on, we've got another Schlieffen. This is Horman. And this is kind of similar idea to the one up north. Not
Very
taking
similar.
IFHE.
Yep.
Blackout in the Petropavlovsk with the unique upgrade heading towards the seaside. In front of him is Ken Su in the Shimakaze Torp build, although not using the unique upgrade. Worthy of note, Raptor, he is running 20-kilometer torpedoes.
On this map, I like the pick.
Yep, and behind him is Rosgrees ACS's San Martin with pretty much utility build. And there you have it.
All right. Well, a fairly...
Yeah, the 20s are good in this large open
Yeah,
water
lots
area.
of open water on this map. A fairly even deployment from both teams, right? We've got about 3 ships going to C, a couple of ships going to A, 3 or 4 ships hanging around mid. Kind of, I don't see anything really, that strikes me as unusual or noteworthy here in the early going, with the possible exception of both these Schlieffens are going to get their hands dirty very, very quickly, I think.
Yes, absolutely. I think the mid's gonna go. It's just gonna explode fast.
I think the mid is going to be a bloodbath death sentence, is what I think. Yes. Floridian moving through this channel already trying to turn out. I don't think he can make this turn if he doesn't cut his speed a little bit. See how it goes. He's actually dark because both the Zed and the Salem are back there in smoke. They're just taking blind fire.
Worthy of note, Floridian has already lost his rear starboard torpedo tube.
Oh, I see it. Yep. I have that mod now installed. Woohoo!
It's nice, isn't it, to see things in this game?
It's handy. It's even more bizarre to realize that it's all random, Zath. It's all random.
More bizarre that it's all been random for the past 9 years.
Always has been, as the meme goes.
That's right.
All right, Mateus is Z42 trying to reverse into the B cap here early. The Delny over at A, that's Mike Juliet, also at C, touching into that cap. I'm expecting that to drought. Nope. He must have tried this earlier because Blackout's radar's on cooldown.
And remember, because he took that unique upgrade, Blackout has 1 less radar available to him, which is why he took Superintendent, but still.
Now, I'm very curious to, I was wondering when we were going to see the radar off of Leonard Salem. It does go up there now. Let's see if Mateus will leave the cap or not. Right now, he's like, no, nobody's shooting at me, so why should I go? There we go. The Schlieffen secondaries are actually on Gateway right now. Oh, I
Yes.
see. Tyrant is going to reverse into the cap here to try and hold it down.
Okay.
How interesting, Zath. Curious.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
I'm waiting for the Trump airstrike to come in on Mateus's position. He does finally open up with his main battery here.
I was also waiting for that.
Well, I got to say, though, if I'm Trump, like, why would I want to pick a gunfight with a Z-42? Like, yikes. Yep. Now, his hydro is down. No, his hydro's up. Okay, his hydro's about to be down.
Yes.
His hydro is
His engines are up.
expiring. Yes. There's the airstrike from the Trump coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Bombs go in. Nope, he caught him on the bow.
One bomb hit. Yep.
Oh my goodness, Zath.
Oh, Des Moines.
Wow, we
In
missed
the
one.
smoke screen.
Wow.
Shipful must have used his radar to detect, and that was Halfwell that had the shot.
Yeah, looks like it. Wow. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, about a 14-kilometer shot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a big, big kill for TRETA because they don't own any caps yet. Despite Mateus's work, they haven't managed to convert the B cap just yet.
Right.
Salem now falling under Hormon's Schlieffen secondaries. Not a comfortable place to be, although with that big heel, Salem can probably weather it decently, but not forever. If I'm TRETA, though, now, with the loss of that Des Moines, the A-cap should be wide open. There should be nothing keeping me out of there at this stage.
Absolutely. And you can already see Shipful is heading directly for the A-cap.
Oh, yeah, they know.
Now.
They know it. The Salem's moving up. Gateway timeout. The Des Moines, they've now surrounded both the A and the B cap with a bunch of radar. It's going to be very difficult for NK to break back into those.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
My chat asks... go ahead, Zath.
No, go ahead.
My chat is asking, and I'll let you explain while you've got some time. Why would you run IFHE on a Schlieffen?
Because you get the extra pen with the secondaries. The extra pen is important because it will chew into cruiser bows and sterns, as well as a few other ships too. But the main thing is cruisers.
The German 105 millimeter secondaries only start off by pinning about 26 millimeters of armor. So without IFHE, you have a huge section of your secondary suite on a German battleship like that will not penetrate opposing heavy cruisers unless you take IFHE. And now you push that penetration up over the 32 millimeter mark. Now you'll pen not only heavy cruisers, but French battleships and British battleships and so on and so forth. Whoa.
Shipful goes down to the Trump.
Whoa. What happened there?
Shipful came up to the north. Besides that, I got nothing. I don't understand how he lost that much hit points unless he must have taken gearing torpedoes.
Something must have happened there that would have allowed that to occur that I've missed.
Now, that was something I was trying to say earlier, was I expected him to go south of the A-cap island because there's a gearing to the north of you.
Oh, for sure.
But he didn't. He went to the north of that island, and that's a big mistake.
Yep. Well, for now, TRETA, despite losing a ship that they perhaps did not need to lose, and I think they're going to lose their Schlieffen here momentarily, Zath. Floridian now has pushed through the cap, and they're focusing out Hormon. They're up on caps, but I think they're about to be down on ships despite having claimed that earlier first blood. And there he goes.
There it is.
Now, Floridian is not exactly in the world's most comfortable position either, right? The Saint Martin is going to hit him. The Petropavlov is going to hit him. He's got a Shimakaze out there that's going to be gunning for him. But for now, he's conning this ship pretty well. One of the things that we've historically seen in King of the Sea over the years is that Schlieffens have a very, very short life.
They are very much a death blossom.
Yeah, they live fast and die hard in King of the Sea, but Floridian, doing a great job of conning his ship and keeping it in the game, still got a heal in the bank if he needs it for later. Solid board control here from TRETA, but now I'm looking at this little cluster of ships on the 3-4 line. They're trying to figure out how they're going to attack this Salem Trump setup here.
Yeah, I don't understand the decision of them all moving this direction.
Yeah, you really want to, like we've seen people try this, but what do? They split it up, so you're attacking them from different angles.
And I commented on that earlier today. When you're attacking somebody that's behind an island, you have to split up. One go one way, the other go the opposite.
Yep.
And Halfie going this way, he's just going to take so much time, and that's going to give Trump the ability to pop torpedoes. There they are.
Yeah, and the worst of it is also you're forcing them into the cap without any way to prevent it, so now they're going to pick it up basically after you forced them in there.
Right.
So you're surrendering the board control for no real gain.
Right. Now, the Ohio's going to see the Trump in seconds.
Yeah, they are going to pick up the Trump here. There's nowhere for him to run at this stage.
Let's take a look.
This is what they should have started with right here, or even bringing the Ohio up the southern channel, one of these southern entrances, right?
There he goes.
So
yes, exactly.
Back to parity on kills. They'll be able to step in and should be able to convert the B cap. The Z42 went gearing hunting. Looks like he might be able to pick up this kill.
Well, what was interesting was earlier, the TRETA's went gearing hunting. And then they pulled him off of that gearing hunt, which just feels weird because they had spotted each other.
Yep.
I thought they would have just said, go kill him. But they didn't.
Well, and NK's doing something over on the 8-9 line that I sort of don't like, Zath. They're chasing these TRETA ships all the way to the I line. Now, Skilled Hunter is finally kind of turning away, and I think they're just using the Delny to screen and keep those guys pushed back a bit. Razgriz.
He just got radared.
Well, I was going to say, Mike Juliet getting radared here. He's going to take a notable chunk of his health in exchange for this from the San Martin. Interestingly enough, TRETA not able to convert the B cap back just yet. They shoved Gateway Salem in there, but he immediately turned out. They're going to try and convert it with Halfley's Ohio. Z42 finally
goes down.
Well, Z42 finally does manage to chase him down.
I like how Leonard was trying to go and help his teammate out.
So now, Shatter has transitioned to something we don't see a lot of, Zath. It's become an East-West fight.
We saw this notably in Rain versus somebody.
We've seen this in EU, but we comment on it when it happens because it is very unusual for teams to allow kind of this level of penetration into their spawn areas, for lack of a better way to put it.
Right. Exactly.
They're going to push Halfley off this cap, maybe, or is he just sitting still? He's just sitting still and weathering it. They need to bring in something. Okay, they've rotated the Salem around. Okay, they're going to bring the Salem in down here where he's going to have cover right here in, what is this, about F5 or so, and then they'll pull the Ohio back.
Yeah, he was originally supposed to help kill the Z42, but then, the gearing died, so...
Well, and now the Salem off to the north that they let escape, that's Leonard, has now looped around and is coming back in down the 5 line.
Yep. Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about. Apologies. When you said Salem,
I'm sorry. I was talking about 504.
Got it.
I figured he would snuggle up here on the south side and just duck into this cap. They have a very easy time resetting the Ohio. They will have a much more difficult time resetting the Salem here.
Yeah, and I like how Leonard is kind of caught in between both of these TRETAs.
Yeah. He's out of radars. He's still got 2 heals. Go ahead.
Mike 1 Juliet is dead.
Yep, they lose Mike.
4 people shooting at him.
Well, and Skilled Hunter St. Vincent is looking very rough, under 10K. His next heal 45 seconds away. I gotta say, if I'm Halfley, I'm probably gonna push up. If I can punch out the St. Vincent, I can then I can turn through the cap and go root out this Salem.
I'll tell you what, this entire chase has ended up just blowing up in NK's face.
Yeah, I didn't like it at the time, and I like it even less now. San Martin.
Skilled Hunter punching a bit into Halfley there.
Halfley has way more HP. His secondaries can finish off Skilled Hunter at this stage.
Yes, but San Martin probably will.
Somebody's
Nope.
going to get him, is all I'm saying. And there it is.
Right.
Now if you're Halfley, in my mind, the turn is push up, turn north,
Oh.
and to the Salem, although the Salem is going to take at least one torpedo here.
Yep. That hurts. No heal left.
No, well,
DCP out.
He's got a heal left. It's a long way off. I think Mateus' Z42, yep, is going to claim that kill.
Brilliant use of Z42 this
I
game.
was fixing to say exactly the same thing. That is a brilliant Z42 game that Mateus has been having back there. And now it's going to be nearly a 300-point lead very soon for TRETA. Less than 5 minutes to play. I don't see a way back into this game for NK at this stage, Zath.
No, I don't either. Very competitive match, though. I really enjoyed watching both teams.
This was a fun match to
out.
watch for sure. The Schlieffen just coming in and just punching 504 in the face. Now 504's got to try and finish him off with what little bit of health pool that Schlieffen has left. He's out of heals back there. So everything he sees, all he's got. He's trying to take Gateway with him.
Matthias is also getting in on this action with the Z42.
Matthias claiming another kill.
Wow.
What a game from the Z42 back there as Gateway manages to hang on and survive. Seconds
That's why
away.
you take that extra AP.
Yep. Seconds away from a try to win here on Shatter. They look good, Zath.
They look really good. I don't think we're going to get a death pick. I'm trying to figure out where's my best death pick chance.
Maybe the Des Moines, but I think he's going to live.
No, I'm looking at the. Here we go. We got the Schlieffen sticking it out of the water.
There you go. That'll do.
End already. Hurry up.
That'll do.
Got it. Butts up, everyone.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
That'll do, Pig.
Great game from both teams, though.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's get on and see what else is on our